let's talk about Rotting Marigolds. I stumbled across this audio on TikTok.
Mom, where were you?
And was understandably
Why didn't you
shaken
save
the up. What the did I just hear? It's rare that I hear something that actually makes me cringe. This audio made me cringe. It just really made my blood run cold in a way that nothing has in a while.
Where is my skin? Everything burns.
But what always gets to me isn't just slasher horror or horror as a genre in general. To me, what is the most poignant, if I'm using that word correctly, is horror that is intermingled with a touch or a dollop of sadness.
Sylus will find you. He will scream and weep. But
Something
you
about that
can't do
blend is just the perfect concoction for me. It just makes it so much more savory and so much more real, because real life is not only terrifying, but it's incredibly sad. And the person who made this series is only 16 years old.
I'm RottingMarigolds. You more than likely know me from the Mom, where were you? Audio. There have been an influx of people coming in, stealing my audios, not giving me credit. There's one guy who stole my audio, posted it on his account, got 1 million likes, over, I think, 5 million views, and people didn't know it was from me.
Let that sink in. The person that has somehow perfectly interwoven this disembodied story that blends body horror and folk horror and religious horror so beautifully that it made my skin crawl is only 16 years old. And they utilize the very few resources that they have to make this series. And for that, kudos to you. This story follows a young child named Delilah, who is, from what I can gather, in a religious cult. At least her parents are. And she is at the hands of this pastor, preacher, who abuses her. And unfortunately, this child suppresses a lot of this abuse and turns inward, decides that she's the problem. And so she not only we hear this kind of back and forth discussion. She's almost like having a discussion with herself.
You were a lamb once, innocent and soft. Your innocence was stripped away. No one
I'm sinful, I'm
believed
bad.
you.
And this character carries all of the shame and starts self, and eventually
Your pain will end, Delilah.
and we see this other character. And it's unclear to me if this other character is metaphorical or if he's actually a real character. I could be looking way into it. I would like to believe that Sylus is another part of Delilah, and that Sylus almost comes through and is reborn of the ashes of this trauma that Delilah has had. And Sylus is almost like an alter ego. I would like to believe that. I don't know that for sure. Sylus could very well be a character. I don't know. But unfortunately, we see that the person suffering is also undergoing these psychological issues.
Did you see that?
And
They're
even when they
watching.
attempt to run away, they can't escape the cult.
How did they find me? I was miles away
Has a very dark
from the
ending for this character,
from that
and
town.
really just seals in this idea that religious trauma follows you and abuse follows you. One theme that I really didn't quite understand is this theme of feeding.
Feed her. Worship her.
Feed, feed, feed.
Feed. Feed.
Not quite understanding or following what that could imply. We see the use of religious figures, the use of Mother Mary, for instance. We see angels. All of these things that should be safe are not safe. The person who wrote this series did a great job making us all feel super uncomfortable. And a part of the background noise, the background audio that's a part of it, is we can hear crickets. And some of the audios, it almost sounds like we're outside. And you kind of get this uneasy sense of like something's amiss. You almost feel like you have to look over your shoulder like, am I outside right now? Is something going to come around the corner? Do I need to like look out? And that really is how people who have suffered from abuse see the world. They never truly feel safe. I think that this series brings up really, really good conversation starters with, in regards to religious abuse and trauma, self. And I think that it is scary, yes, but it can ultimately bring up bigger discussions that we need to be having that we're just not having, because unfortunately, these things are way more common than we would like to believe. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. If you haven't seen the series, go and check it out. It is fantastic. It's short, but it's as long as it needs to be. It's jam-packed with symbolism and themes that are rich, and it tells a very disembodied story of a child that's suffering. And I really hope that this isn't based on a true story, but a part of me tells me that it is. So whoever wrote this and made this, I hope you're okay, genuinely. But I would like to say to you, keep doing what you're doing, child. You're doing a fantastic job. Fuck the haters. That's all I have to say. Hi, love you too. I love you too. I'm being bombarded. Oh my goodness.